Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Legally Unwrapped, where we look at TV shows and movies from an Ontario legal perspective. I'm your cinematic counsel, Bricanna Rochette, and since November is Make a Will Month, we are doing a whole segment on the show Fisk, which follows an Australian lawyer who does wills and probate, and we're going to be looking at what she does with her clients from an Ontario legal perspective. Today specifically, we are looking at Season 1, Episode 3, which is all about power of attorney documents. It might not sound so exciting, but trust me, it's one of the smartest moves you can make for your future and the security of your family. So let's take a look.
I can't grant you power of attorney without your mother being present.
But she's demented.
Right, and is that why you want this authority, so that you can make decisions about her health and well-being?
No. I need to make the decisions about the money.
So in this scene, Helen alludes to two different types of power of attorney documents. The first is power of attorney for personal care. This one gives someone control of your decision making about your health care, especially if you can't. You know, your medical situation, if something becomes hard for you to do, like washing yourself, cleaning yourself hygienically, where you will live, basically anything to do with your personal hygiene, your personal well-being. The second one that's discussed, and the one that makes the vast majority of this episode, is called a power of attorney for property, and this gives someone control over your money, your bills, your assets. So essentially it's the keys to your financial kingdom. So let's take a deeper dive into what a power of attorney for property is, and let's see what Helen is doing with her client when it comes to a power of attorney for property in this case.
Do you understand what power of attorney means, Mrs. Popovich?
Yes, I do. She wants my money because she's addicted to the eBay.
Eileen, do you have a medical certificate that says your mother has dementia?
Yes.
Okay, well, can I see that?
No, she ate it.
I didn't.
You did, Mother. You just don't remember.
Okay, let's just stop for a minute. Can I ask your mother a question? Do you know what day it is today, Mrs. Popovich?
No, she doesn't.
Okay, I'm not asking, just let her answer.
Tuesday.
Good. Okay, now was that just a lucky guess?
Yes.
Okay.
She thinks every day is Tuesday.
So in this scene, you will have seen Helen is dealing with a client who potentially has dementia. And Helen does what we in law call a capacity test. This is not a medical test. This is a legal test to see if you are able to make these decisions for yourself. So she asks questions like, what day is it? Do you understand what's happening? Have you granted your daughter power of attorney? These are all ways for her to gather whether or not the person is lucid and has capacity to make this decision today. But of course, in Helen's life, there's something else that's going on as well. So here's where it gets juicy. The client's daughter, who has a habit of stealing and overspending, wants her mom to make her the power of attorney for property.
Now, Mrs. Popovich, have you agreed to grant your daughter power of attorney?
Yes, she
No, I
has.
haven't.
Okay, now, she's just said she hasn't.
She doesn't understand, let me tell her. I'm getting power of attorney today, Mother, remember? We agreed?
That is a big red flag. You can see in the episode the daughter is trying to influence the mother to give her this power of attorney document. This is a classic case of undue influence where someone tries to take advantage of a vulnerable person for their own personal gain. Luckily, even though Helen's client may have some memory issues amongst some other issues, she's sharp enough to see that her daughter's true intentions are not great and she doesn't give in. So the lesson that we learned from this clip is that you need to set these documents up before anything like dementia creeps in. If you don't have the mental capacity required to make these documents, then it's too late and your finances could end up in legal limbo. Obviously, the other lesson here is that you must choose someone that you really trust to be your power of attorney, especially when it comes to your finances. You don't want to wait until it's too late, and you make sure that these documents are continuing so it kicks in even if you lose that ability to make decisions at a later date. Nobody wants a Fisk level drama in their life, okay? So get ahead of it. Start planning for your future today by contacting me at www.rnconsulting.ca. Link is below. Like, subscribe for more informative videos when it comes to your end of life documents.